We're back for another week. I think this is week 9 of my weekly update. Bit of a random task this morning. I've been trying to sort this bike rack. I've never used the bike rack on here, and I've only just figured out how to bring it down. So now I've been able to get it down, and it was a little bit filthy. So I've given it a clean. That's the mud off it. I'm not entirely sure that all the clamp things are working. So I've removed the big two, these two, but yeah, I've got the keys for it somewhere, and I'm not entirely sure they're working as they should be, because it kind of just twists and spins. So yeah, it could be broken, or I'm just not doing it properly. Guys at TT are wanting the bike rack, so I wanted to make sure it was all working, and it's not. So joys. Hopefully it's nothing much. These little things just kind of spin. Oh well, that one's not. That one must be locked. But the rest. Oh wait. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, that one's spinning. The rest of them aren't. Cleaned it, and I'm gonna figure this out. Look at the colour of that water. It's a pain in the ass because it's what I was cleaning, obviously all around, but in here this was all green, so you can see it in the corners where I couldn't really get, but I've tried to clean it up a little bit. What a random task that's been for the morning. Tuesday morning. Yesterday was a bank holiday Monday, so didn't record anything, and I was pretty fed up with the van, so just some time away. Could have went out in it, didn't bother though. Interesting. Here we are, down getting the van fixed, here with Joseph. There he is, Carry On Campers, the legend, sorting us out. We're currently sealing the unneeded holes on the new water tank. He's just been wiring up the sensor, or the sensor point here. Just get this on. Oh, I'll show you once the sealant's on, but it's a little bit messy. Do you need anything?
There we go.
It's like chocolate Nutella. There we are. Joseph wasn't happy that I showed it when it was all rough, so I'm re-showing when it's all cleaned up. So yeah, the sensor went on this side, I believe, on the yeah. Here's the old one that came off it. They're the sensor studs that went in it, so there's 5 of them. So that's going to get put on now. I showed you the cable before, and then once that's on, it's pretty much fitted from that point.
Yeah.
Yes.
Back in the vehicle.
Back in the vehicle. I'll be happy. I won't be all depressed like I was last week from the constant downers, but yeah, working in the right direction now, thanks to Joseph. Making great progress on the van. Joseph, he's just got the wheel off. There she is. I've got a story about that wheel, but I'm not going to go into the details of it now. A bit of the plastic coming off, so we can access the hose as well as remove this filler cap. Joseph is working his magic. He's got all the electrical stuff sorted on this side. Is it still out? It is still out. I can show you. Here is all the cabling, which you can see that there, and that'll just go on them 5 studs that are on the water tank, which should give us a reading. Joseph seems to think he's got the correct order, and then yeah, we'll get that on tomorrow once the silicone on the water tank dries. Wrapping up for the evening. Joseph has done his magic. We are on the home straight. Would we say we're on the home straight, Joseph?
Oh, yeah,
home straight?
Yeah.
Good. We've got filler hose is now on. Look at that, nice fancy blue water indicator. cannot be missed until it fades. And then the hose is currently strapped up underneath. We've not cut it yet because we've not got the tank on, so we want to make sure nice fit before we start cutting things. But yeah, we're calling it a day because the silicone on the tank still hasn't dried. It needs at least 24 hours, I think, looking online. So yeah, we should be golden tomorrow. Tomorrow should be the day that everything's all up and running again, which will be good. But yeah, carry on campers. Here's your man on the Isle of Man for any campervan, motorhome, caravan repairs. Be sure to give him a follow on Facebook and things. Here we are. What day are we? Wednesday today. We're back down in the car park, finishing off the final bits with the water tank. In the order that's going to be right first time, isn't it, Joseph?
Oh yes, definitely.
Yes! I've no doubts. So yeah, them cables are going on now. I have to say, I've just been on the tools. Joseph has me working as his apprentice. We were putting the plastic thing back on. But yeah, we are on the home straight now, which is good. Fantastic. This is the moment of truth here. This is the water test, whether Joseph was right with his cables. Wait, are we not going to have to check all the cables?
Yeah.
Because if one of them's right and then the second one jumps up to the top.
Exactly.
So you're going to have to tip it all the way on that side.
Yeah.
But slowly. Right, I'm going in to check it. Fingers crossed, toes crossed, everything crossed. Right, so water tank. Currently says it's on 1 bar and it needs filling. So if you tip it more. 2 bars. Wait, do you need more water?
Yeah, can you pull it in?
Huh? Yeah. What do you mean you couldn't tip it anymore? Oh, because the cables?
Yeah. I need more water.
Right, just put this down for a second.
There you go.
There we are. Here we are.
Yeah, so press.
It's good, it's good, it's good.
Wait.
It's on it. How much are we talking? Quite a lot.
Keep going.
Oh yeah. What do we reckon? Good? Bit more?
Keep going.
Look at that, he's a videographer as well. He's going to have to put this on the CV.
There we are.
Let me show them the mighty colourway. What did we have? Black, blue, green, and green and white are on the same, aren't they?
Yeah.
Black, blue, green and white, yellow, and then red. One last time. Can you lean it over again, Joseph? So, water tank, full. Take it down a notch. Yeah, there, and a bit more. There we go. Look at it, it's working. Perfect. Joseph is the man. Oh, I better turn that off. We are under the van. Joseph is hooked up the filler hose to the water tank now. So here's where the water tank sits. So you've got your water tank. This is where the spare tyre sits. So it's just behind that. That's what the funky shape was for. It kind of fit quite nicely in there. And then on the other side, on this side, that's where you've got your sensor and your sensor studs. And then at the front here, that's where the hose or the pump connects up for the actual sink. So that's where the water flows out. But yeah, there we are, making great progress. Shouldn't be much longer. There we are, that's all the hooks for you. All around it. Oh. Squeeze out the van. We've filled the water tank and we have now got running water again. We've checked it all the way through, so filled it, works on the sensor, and now we're just draining it again, just to empty it out, and then we'll fill it again. But yeah, the water tank is now working. The last bit of work that needed doing was where the sensors go in, or the sensor goes in, all sealed up, so there's no leakage. There we are. Job's a good one. Wheel going on. Oh, look at that. That's a happy man. Happy to have the job done. Wheels going on, and then yeah, we're good. We're good.
Oh, good.
Thanks so much, Joseph.
Very welcome.
Knuckle on camera. Bosh. Yes, he's the man. Any camper van, motorhome or caravan, or even mechanical stuff, he is your man. Cars and all. Yes, there we are. Oh, look at that. There's the... Get in there. We've got a new follower on YouTube. Just caught that. Ready for this? It's going to be in this week's episode, Joseph.
Oh no.
Oh yes. Oh yes. All fixed, all ready to go. Vandango's ready for the weekend adventure. Oh, that looks brilliant. That. We have our winner for our giveaway. So I've just put all the names from the giveaway on all the 3 entry points. So Instagram, here we are. Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. There was a total of 551 entries. Take away 3, 551 entries. And what I've done is I just put it in a spin the wheel. And there's our winner, Sophie Cheetham. I've searched it on our spreadsheet and she was on Instagram. So what I've done is I've uploaded the video of the wheel spin. This little one where it was selected. And then since uploading it, I've dropped her a message on Instagram. Was our winner. So there we are. Giveaway's done. The followers gained and things like that. I think it was roughly about 100 or so followers on Facebook. 200 plus on Instagram and TikTok. So that's really good. Quite a lot gained there. And yeah, the video had really good interaction, so all went well. So we'll sort the hire out for Sophie now. Like I said, I dropped her a message, so we'll get some dates and things sorted. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. But yeah, happy that's done. And the van's all sorted now, so I'm, over the moon. But for now, going to grab some tea. And yeah, congratulations, Sophie. I hope you, whoever you're coming along with for the campervan hire, are excited to book the van or get in the Vandango camper, and fingers crossed they use it for a trip over across wherever they decide to go in the campervan with the little travel voucher to get off the island. But yeah, there we are. All done on the giveaway. Until next time. I wonder what we'll do the next one as. 5,000 followers? There we are. It's end of the day on Wednesday. We'll check in back tomorrow. Done with the van. Van's all sorted. And it's out on Friday. So, yeah. Back on track, guys. I'm doing a video, Joseph, just so you know. I'm doing a video, so if you hear me talking to myself, it's because I'm talking to this. Okay. It's Thursday, and I haven't done any video update for today, for this week's video. Yesterday about the bike rack that we were looking at on the Tuesday, and I've had him have a look at it now, and I think what's seized on it? The screw-in mechanism.
Yeah, the screw mechanism's locked.
Can we see in there, Joseph?
Seized.
Yeah.
So we have to replace 2 of them.
So 2 of the arms are okay. 2 of the arms aren't. So I'm going to look at a replacement online and get them ordered. Joseph gave me a solution that I could have potentially do it, but like he says, it just doesn't look as good. When everything looks pristine, you want everything else to match it. So I'm going to get 2 arms replaced. They're about 80 quid a piece, which is a bloody piss take, and they don't come with locks. So, but we'll get them ordered. Only the best with Vandango. So yeah, I'm back. We're back out working on the van. Big shout out to Joseph. He's a massive help. But yeah, this pesky. So it is Friday evening, and I've not really updated you over the last 2 days really. This week was a lot about sorting out the camper van, getting it back to full fitness and out for the weekend. So today I was just getting it ready this morning, finishing off cleaning it off and getting it packed up for just after midday collection. These guys in it now are returning customers, so they had it last year, which is great to see. It's good to see people coming back. It means we're offering somewhat of a good service. It's out for 3 nights over this weekend through to Monday, and it's given a lovely weekend, so they should have quite a good time. And then we get it back in the morning, and it's back out again that afternoon for another 7 nights. So really good with that. What am I up to now? I am currently cleaning my push bike, my old mountain bike. So the lady's son is into his bikes at the minute, and he's talking about a full suspension bike, and I mentioned I had one in the garage, so potentially going to clean it up and send some photos. But now I'm looking at it thinking, quite fancy getting out on it myself, to be honest. I have a feeling if I was to sell it, I'd end up getting a new one very soon, but at the same time I haven't been on it for about a year and a half. Should I sell? And I could always get another one. I've had it for a couple of years now, so probably be quite nice to get a new one if I was to get into it a little bit. But I'm more thinking with the vans, once I've got the vans all set up, I'd love to pack up for a trip with the bike and things like that, but I can always get a new one, put it for his business expense down the line. Yeah, you can get away with that. Outdoorsy, adventure-y, using to sell the vans. Yeah, fit right in, that would. Yesterday, I didn't tell you, Thursday, I didn't really check in much other than at the end of the day when I was with Joseph sorting out the bike rack. Oh, that's a good thing why I sorted it. They wanted to use the bike rack today as well, so they were able to use that. I'll slap a photo up because I took a photo of his bike on the bike rack, which is good because it means it's all working for TT. And then yesterday in the morning I met with Sean from Conister Bank. It's a local bank here on the island, or financing, well yeah, bank, because they do all the saving stuff as well. So they offer a number of different products. Sean from Conister, he was a really good lad actually. It was great to chat to him for a little bit, going through all the different potential products and things they offer that we could maybe utilise, especially as we get into the sales and the conversion side. Even for this first van that I'm looking at, the second one, I could potentially use them for a commercial loan or commercial financing of some sort, as opposed to HSBC, so weigh up that as an option. But also I was looking at becoming an approved partner with Conister, so meaning I could offer the financial packages on the vehicles that I'm selling. People will almost associate it with quality, which they will be getting, because we will be stocking quality and quality only, but it gives a bit of a backing and a bit of confidence to the purchaser, especially when you're making them sort of high value purchases. It's quite nice to be able to have an option off a monthly payment of some sort, whether it's personal loan or financing. So yeah, that was quite good to hear about, and fingers crossed we can get approved onto that. He's gave me a letter that I need to fill, a document that I need to fill, so I'll get that to him probably next week now. Yeah, also, what was the thing, stock financing and things like that, similar to what like car garages and things do on their stock. Yeah, go through all the options, learn about it now almost, get all the details that I need, and then have that knowledge there for when we come to expanding. I'm waiting on HSBC to confirm what they're going to offer me for my 25 grand loan with them. Sean sent me through some numbers today. I barely looked at it because I was sorting the van, but it's going to be slightly higher interest than what I'd be getting with HSBC by the looks of it. Maybe I'll go back to him once I've got some sort of confirmation from HSBC, just to ask if they can do anything of similar rates, because I'd rather use a local company. But yeah, podcast with Percy should be out this week, so if you've not seen that, be sure to check it out. We got a creators chat done for the Skeel, which, oh, noisy car, out on the Skeel YouTube channel. June got that up today, so check that out as well. All quite interesting conversations. I'm quite excited to watch the one with Percy. I hope he includes the little snippet where we had the interruption from the hirer to tell me about the bad news. But yeah, that's all sorted now. Bills have been paid for that, so put that behind us now. Yeah, for now, getting that bike sorted. Look, it's a lovely bike. So finish that, sorting that. I'm just gonna lube the chain. I'm half tempted to end this week's video here. I don't think I'll be doing anything tomorrow of interest to you guys, but yeah, I mean, a bit of a different week. We had one real goal, one task to get the van sorted. I videoed a little bit off it, so hopefully you got a bit of an idea what went into that. But yeah, waffled on a little bit here. So I'll finish this week's video here. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you in next week's video, hopefully with a bit more interesting stuff going on, fingers crossed. But yeah, cheers guys, see you in the next one.